yeah, right now we're planning to go to Sardinia, and then I think the World Championship is planned to.
Welcome to WMX Inside. Today we have a very special guest, Elsa Andersson Löf. Like the video, drop your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's dive in with Elsa on WMX Inside. Hey Elsa, how are you?
Hi, Kevin. I'm good. We're sitting here having an interview, so I'm really happy. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I read that you started riding at 8 years old. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. It was pretty late actually, since you heard like many people start at, I don't know, 2, 4 years old. But yeah, I was pretty late, and yeah,
How did you get into motocross?
it was my father that bought me a motorbike, and it was really weird actually because like in the beginning it was not very clear that it was a motocross that I was gonna do because I was playing football and doing so much other stuff. But yeah, here I am today, and yeah, we're here. So
Do you remember your first race?
my first race, oh my god, yeah, I do actually. It was it was 65, and I was very nervous, very nervous. And then on the training, you always have like the first lap. Often it's a yellow flag, so you don't have to jump or pass anyone or anything. But I was very excited and nervous, so I don't know, something happened with the bike in the like training starts. So I was really last, and then I was so excited, so I just wanted to like go very fast to drive into the other ones. But so yeah, I jumped so far in every jump, and I really, mm, it was very bad. But I didn't know that I did anything wrong. So then when I came in after training, there was a lady coming after me and was like, "Excuse me, I have to give you a warning because you're not allowed to jump on the yellow flags." And I was like, I was so happy because it's the first training. I was just happy, so it was a little bit like, oh, yeah, that was not so good, but yeah, I will always remember it. So
You won three different championships in the girls' class, Denmark, Sweden, Norway. Was it important to discover several championships?
um, that year was actually not really planned because, of course, we did the Swedish championships, and the plan was to win those, and then we did the Danish championship just because, yeah, I was a little bit unsure if the Swedish was gonna be fully done, and yeah, so we just did the Danish for fun. And then it was just like the final at the Swedish championship, we found out that the Norwegian championship was like the day after, and my dad was like, "Elsa, do you want to do this? We can do this if you want to." And I was like, "Yeah, why not?" So we drove like the late night after the Swedish championship to Norway, and yeah, I won it. So that was crazy year, and yeah, it was perfect.
Last year, you became European champion 125. Tell us how you experienced that.
Oh, yeah, last year was my dream, Winning the EMX was it was my goal, of course. That was what I was like really fighting for. And yeah, it mostly of the races went pretty good, except the first race in Denmark. I was too nervous. I didn't do any like preseason races, and it was like really my first race of the year, and I just felt like the second heat, my nerves just flipped out, and I couldn't really ride. So, and then it was one heat in Falkensward where I had some technical issues, and yeah. But overall, I'm just so happy, and yeah, I barely can't believe it right now. So it's still, just so happy.
You finished third with the 250, which is the first for a 125 rider. Are you aware of being more expected now, and do you feel more pressure?
No, I don't, because I feel like now this year I will also do the 125, and I still feel like I do have less horsepowers, and I do have to keep more gas to keep up with them, and I still feel like, of course, this year I will really try to get even better, but yeah, I don't feel any pressure that I have to, but I just think that it's gonna be really, really nice if I could get it because that would be so cool. But yeah, we'll see.
You participated in Swedish Championship with a lot of good riders. How do you analyze your season?
The Swedish Championship, I think I did 2 or 3 races maybe, and in Uddevalla, for example, I had all my bikes broke. I think I was like on third or fourth place in the some of the heats, but then last lap, my engine broke, so I just that was oh yeah no that weekend was not my weekend, but everyone has those weekends, so yeah it has to be sometimes. But and then I had another Swedish championship in yeah, on a really hard pack track with big ruts, and it started to rain before the second race, and that was just also like surviving, and yeah, it was it was very special. But
We saw you in Spain for winter training. How did it go?
it's perfect. I love it. It is like you get the hours, when then when you come home you feel more secure and more stable on the bike. And yeah, it went perfect. I think it was really good.
It was your first time?
First time in training in Spain.
Yes.
No, I've been there like with my team, a training team with the core WMX in Spain. They have like a training camp. So I think now it's like the third or fourth year, I think, in Red Sun. So yeah. And we realized that it's just like really a good base to build, in the winter. So yeah, it's really good.
You started your season with a podium in Spain and then one in Germany. Are you building up your confidence before starting the official races?
I think these pre-recent races I did now haven't been really not perfect, but that's what pre-season races is for. So I think right now, yeah, we're trying to build my confidence a little bit, but yeah, the races was just more to, get the routines up, and so yeah, I I still think I can do better, but it was okay.
You will participate in the EMX Women European Championship and maybe some races in the Swedish Championship. What are your goals?
My goals in the European, of course, it's to win the 125, but it's gonna be tough because I've seen there's a lot of fast girls, and yeah, I would still just do my best and just really hope that I can do it one more year. That would be amazing, of course. And then of course I will aim for a podium in the big class as well because yeah, I think it's just cool. And then Swedish, we will see if I go with the 125 guys maybe, just to like, it's my last year on the 125, and I think that just and a good example is Lotte. Like riding with the boys is very good for the speed, so we'll see if I go with the women's or with the boys this year. But so we haven't decided yet, so we will see.
Will you participate in one or more rounds of the WMX World Championship?
Yeah, right now we're planning to go to Sardinia, and then yeah, I think the World Championship is planned to So yeah, it's the first year to do it, so that's a little bit nervous, but yeah, it will be awesome. I just think like the aura and everything's gonna be so special and different than any races I've been to, so it will just be an experience.
What are your medium-term goals in motocross?
I think like right now, me and my father says that I'm like in a build period, if you know what I mean. Just to building and get a better technique and strength to later on, like I don't know, 2027, 28. Then I have to be really fast, you know. Then it's gonna, yeah, that's like my peak years. So I think right now I would just yeah, build so I can be as good as I can later on. And of course, like everyone mostly have is to get world championship, of course. But yeah, it's always a dream to be the best. So
You are still at school, like many riders. How do you manage your school program and your motorcycle training?
um I go to a very difficult school actually. It's like I don't really know why I did it right now because I took like the hardest class I could go, um, which made it pretty difficult for me. But you know, I have to study in the car, on the way home or to the training, and yeah, I think I just have to, and always like when I'm in Spain, you know, and when I'm in Spain, and I have to study a lot. I have to study a lot because yeah, it's like I can't just skip school, you know. Motocross for me is of course more important, but yeah, for me to even be able to do motocross, I have to really do my school good. So yeah, I have to do it.
You are very present on social networks, where you have a large following. You are part of this new generation that has understood their importance in a sport career. How do you manage all this on a daily basis?
Um, I get a lot of help from my dad. He is like the main paparazzi, if I could say so. Yeah, so he's filming a lot, and he's like really the person that could make this going because I couldn't handle it myself with all the school and training as I do. Um, so it's mainly my father that manage it, and yeah, we just try to really post a lot and just make some value for the sponsors.
You are very young, but what advice would you give to little girls?
Oh yeah, this one. I would say like in the beginning when you ride, just find the real like riding happiness, you know? Because when I rode in the beginning, I wasn't really, I don't know, I didn't really like it so much. But it's really like you can't push, you can't be better if you don't like it, you know? So you have to start to really find the love for motocross. And then I think just yeah, you have to always like train with people that is faster than you, of course, because you have to just push yourself and yeah, but as I said, just first find the happiness in it.
So, now some rapid questions. Favorite place to ride?
Or like place in the world.
Yes.
Mm, I would say Spain, I think. Spain, yeah.
Best friend in the paddock?
Ooh, I think either it's Lucy Barker or yeah, I have a Swedish friend that's called Vilma Hansson. She's also a really good friend of mine, but yeah, it's Lucy Barker, I think.
If you weren't a motocross rider, what sport would you do?
Ooh, That's a really good question. Oh my God. I think maybe it could be, I don't know, actually like football or something because that's what I did when I like did football and motocross, but then stopped with football to do only motocross. But maybe if I didn't do motocross, I would still do football. I don't know, but yeah.
Choose track or fast track?
Oh, yeah, two stroke. You know the answer to that. Always two stroke. That's my favorite.
What's your all-time favorite motocross memory?
Mm, I think it was when I won the European Championship. That was like, yeah, a really big goal of mine, and just I will always remember it. So, yeah.
Why did you choose your race number?
Oh, yeah, this question. It's because of my birthday. My birthday is the 7th of August, and it's like, the 7th in the 8th month. So that's why I have 78.
Favorite holiday destination?
Mm, then I would say maybe Italy. Italy. Or maybe like Mallorca or something like that. Yeah.
Favorite app on your phone?
App. I would say, I don't know, maybe like Snapchat or Instagram.
Favorite riders?
I really like Jeffrey Herlings because, yeah, he's just so damn fast. It's just so amazing to see him ride. And then I would say Lotte, of course. I've always looked up for her because she's just so cool, and I still do. So, yeah, she's just amazing.
Um, I would like to have your opinion about one or two subjects. Uh, we saw that the EMX of European Nation is cancelled for 2025. Do you think we have to create in one category in the EMX of Nation for women?
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Like, why not? I think it will bring more like ladies to those big races, and I just think that we should include the girls. Like, I think it would just be really cool, and just also like feel the feel the feeling to really be chosen by a country. I think that would also be amazing for a lot of girls.
There are a few years, the WMX US Championship was a dream for a lot of riders. Is it something you think for the future?
To go to the US.
Yes, for the WMX.
Yeah, that would be. I think it's good because like US, it's a big country, and you've heard a lot of that. That's where you can make money, more money than here in Europe. So yeah, I think that would be good.
Thank you so much, Elsa, for your time. It was a real pleasure to chat with you and learn a little more about you. If you enjoyed this conversation, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you have a question for Elsa, maybe for next interview. Elsa, do you want to add some thanks?
Yeah, but just thank you so much for listening, and I really have to thank my sponsors. It's Kunlin Suspension, Liat, it's ODI with the, yeah, ODI, and Serco, Leusa de Bari, Karlströms Motor in Sweden, Vasby Deck, One Gripper, Doma, and Wide Open.
Where can people follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram on Elsa Leafy Anderson, and as well on TikTok, where my name also is Elsa Leafy Anderson.
I will put link in description. Thanks a lot, Elsa. I wish you a good season.
Yes, thank you so much.